Hello and welcome back to the channel. So you join me outside for today's video because it's 30 degrees in the UK today, and rather than sit indoors in a hot stuffy house, I thought I'd come outside, although that's posing its own unique challenges. I'm absolutely sweating, the clouds are coming in and out, and yeah, planes and all sorts are going on overhead, so I'm self-filming, please bear with me. I am a well-known iFootage fanboy. I absolutely love their products. Ever since I reviewed the Gazelle TC3B carbon fibre tripod and the iFootage Cobra 3 monopod, I absolutely fell in love with their products. Now, they're not the cheapest thing on the market, but real quality rarely ever is. So yes, when I reached out to them and said, did they have any further products to review, they suggested I tried out the Beava 35L backpack. So what we'll do, I will zoom the camera in a little bit closer and we'll go through this backpack and all its amazing features. So let's bring you closer. So starting off, the main compartment of the bag is actually accessed from the back. Now that's not ideal in a lot of scenarios because your expensive lenses and cameras could potentially be open to thieves. I think that's quite unlikely, but the problem is with the backloading backpacks, you've still got usually storage at the front, which is offered quite often for laptops. So probably your most expensive bit of gear is still accessible anyway, but it's just something that I thought I'd mention. So we'll open it up, the main compartment, like so, and we have a huge amount of storage space in here. This is all customizable. So all of these little dividers are actually, as you can see, they're super strong. They're not like those sort of not very sturdy, soft pockets that you get, and all of this can be customized to your heart's desire. Now, because of the purposes of weight, and you'll see why later on in the video, I've taken out most of my kit, so we've just got one lens, a power bank, white balance card, batteries, and some personal items and a snack inside. But as you can see, you could fit 2 or 3 camera bodies in here, a selection of lenses, all of your accessories, no issues whatsoever. This is how the bag actually comes. We've also got a little storage zip just in the side here. This is how the bag actually comes. I haven't customized it, but I definitely will do. My gear is a bit here, there and everywhere at the minute, but yeah, you can fit in a whole bunch of items inside of here. In the front compartment, you've also got zippers here, so you can store some quite large items in here, although I haven't done because of what's actually lurking inside of the front of the bag, which we'll come to in a sec. Now I'll just lay it down because for the purposes of the review, it's a bit hard to make a video from the side on a bench, but the zippers are quite easily to close, and what's actually unique about this bag is it has waterproof zippers, so you can be in rain and no water's getting through these zips. So although initially they might feel a little bit hard to do up, it's actually because they're waterproof, which is definitely a unique feature. We'll spin round to the back, and what's unique about this bag is that you've got good airflow to your back. It's a particularly hot day today, and yeah, even just my back in the sun now, it's baking. With the bag on, there's a good amount of airflow, so that's really not an issue whatsoever. And it's also curved to support the natural curve of your spine, so it makes it super, super comfy. Other features on the back, where the straps are, you've got these little buckle things here, and one problem you have carrying a lot of weight in backpacks is that the stitching on the actual shoulder pads themselves quite often tears off. Because you've got extra strength by these straps, there's a lot less danger of that happening, and that just goes to show one of the features, and you know, iFootage is great quality with their bags and all of their gear, to be fair. So you've got nice S-shape shoulder straps, makes them a lot more comfortable in use. You've also got the clips for your shoulders, and down below you've also got your waist strap, and that is actually removable as well. So yes, it's really, really comfy. I don't think I've worn a bag yet that's quite as comfy as this. But let's get into what's behind here. So if we open up this compartment, we have space inside of here. So earlier on, I was able to get in a 15-inch massive thick gaming laptop inside of this pocket, no issues whatsoever. You've also got a little magnetic pouch here, which will easily fit like an iPad or a tablet. And there's even more space down behind there. There's also a zip, so you can store power banks, mobile phones, and stuff like that. Huge amounts of storage here, really, really handy. Like I said earlier, if you had an expensive, iPad or laptop, that's not going to be accessible to thieves. So that's one perk of having this on the back. Now, moving on to the front, this one will definitely surprise you. So it's got a magnetic clip. We'll undo that. And this compartment is actually designed for holding gimbals. But today we have the OM System OM1 Mark II paired with the 150 to 400 f4.5 telephoto lens. It's a big, quite bulky lens, and that easily fits within this compartment. So if you look inside, this is generally used for storing gimbals, although it's obviously a huge, huge compartment. You can easily secure and fit your gimbals inside of this. But in my scenario, I just wanted to fit this bad boy, and yeah, there'll be a video coming up about this soon. So yeah, it goes back in really nicely. I'll lay the bag down for easy access. It does up like so. Put our clip back on, and there we go. That is a huge 150 to 400 telephoto lens fitting easily within that compartment. Now, I could have adjusted everything and put it in the rear compartment, but that is really easily accessible there. I can just pull it out and we're good to go. Another awesome feature about the bag is that you've got a quick access pouch just here. So earlier on, when you saw inside of the bag, I've got personal items in here, but that is enough space for a huge camera body with a decent sized lens. So you can just have the backpack on, reach in and grab your stuff, and off you go. Really, really handy. And yeah, I'm using it for personal items because I haven't quite customized the bag to my liking yet. The reason being is my gear is so all over the place. I've got a lot of stuff in to test. I haven't sort of used the bag for my own purposes yet. Around the other side, you've got this is designed for holding tripods, which it fits every tripod that I own. I'm currently got a Monster energy drink in there, very healthy. It's my favourite. It's a lovely flavour. But yesterday I was able to fit in a full 2 litre water bottle inside of here without stretching this at all. It fitted in absolutely really nicely and didn't go anywhere. So just other sort of designs and features. So we've actually, in the bottom of the bag, we've got a little compartment here for holding this. So the bag is actually splash proof. So I have no hesitations taking this out in light drizzle just due to the material. But if we put this waterproof cover over the top, then we've got complete peace of mind that your bag and your contents aren't going to get absolutely soaked and ruined. So yeah, really, really quick and easy to put on, and that just lives in the bottom of the bag underneath. So yes, we've also got really handy carrying handles either side, and then one on top. So the bag itself is 49 by 31 by 21 centimeters and weighs 2.4 kilos. The material is a twill nylon composite, and then you've got a twill super dense waterproof lining, which obviously lives underneath this guy. So hopefully you've enjoyed this review of the IFootage Beava 35L. It does actually come in a larger 50L version, which has numerous changes like the ability to carry a monopod from underneath, fully removable and customizable storage, but it's a little bit large for me because I use micro 4/3. This sort of size backpack is more than enough for me. But yes, to give a balanced review, I have to find some negatives, even if perhaps in a lot of the time in iFootage's case, I'm really reaching, but at the end of the day, I've got to give a balanced review. And for me, it would be, yes, it is cool having this quick access pouch on the side, but for me, as a wildlife photographer, quite often I've got a tripod in one side and a large bottle of water on the other side. This is one mistake a lot of outdoor photographers make, is not taking enough water. So yeah, being able to quickly access water out of my bag means I can be out for a lot longer. A bee is trying to get involved in the shot today. And yeah, that would be for me, I would have two sort of side pouches would work best for me. But that is the beauty of things. At the end of the day, there is no world's best backpack. There is just the best backpack for me, the best backpack for you. There's no such thing as the world's best backpack. So yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. It certainly does work for me. Would I make some changes? Potentially. The other thing comes down to the design. Now, I showed this to members of my family and other people that I've sort of met out on my travels, and everyone says it's striking. It looks really upmarket and really well made, which of course it is. But yes, it's good that it's a dark colour. It doesn't stand out too much, but it is big and black. And as a wildlife photographer, would I prefer it to be more of a green colour? Sure. But at the end of the day, these products are generally more sort of geared towards videographers. So I can't really grudge iFootage for that. Or perhaps if they want to come up with a wildlife photography line, perhaps I could help them in the future design something for wildlife photographers. That would be pretty cool. But yes, all in all, I cannot fault it whatsoever. It is beautiful. Once it's fully customized for me, it will do exactly what I need to do. And yeah, it's just awesome that if I go on another trip abroad, like I did to Texas last year, I can get all of my gear in here, no problems whatsoever. And just with British Airways, this falls well within their guidelines for your carry-on luggage. So I can carry this on with me, put it in the overhead locker, and at least I've got peace of mind that the gear is close by and close to me. So that's really useful. So yes, if you've got any questions about the Beava 35L, please drop them in the comments below. I always endeavour to get back to all of your comments. I'll also put in the description a full breakdown of the bag, all of its specs, just to help you in case I've missed anything out. But yes, let me know what you think about it. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit it with a thumbs up. It really does more than you can possibly know. All your likes and comments are the reason why the channel's had a little bit of a mini resurgence lately. And that's down to you guys. It really does help the algorithm. It helps push the videos out to people like ourselves that want to watch them. And yes, till next time. So I've just finished making the review, and my back, carrying the backpack, actually feels cooler than the sun was on my back whilst I was making the review. Yeah, it's a really comfy backpack.